Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for May 4th through the 10th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. The overall energy for the reading, the Eight of Wands. What is going on here? Why are all the cats waking up all of a sudden? Cosmo. To cause trouble. Kai's coming too. Ish. No, he changed his mind. The Eight of Wands for the overall energy. So that's basically energy exchange. I'm wondering. Ooh, okay. Yeah, energy exchange. We'll just put it that way. And I think it's good for now. I think it's a good one. And that could be conversations. That could be just sharing your energy with somebody. I do see a soul connection there. But in the recent past, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups. Okay, kind of a push and pull type of an energy. There's still a sharing of energies back there. But it's kind of like, you know, there's days in which I'm not in the mood. There's days in which, oh, yeah, we'll do this. You know, so it's kind of a push and pull with this energy exchange thing in the past there. In the current situation, the King of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords. There's an approach here that somebody's taken, and I'm not sure that it's you. I think you're part of this, whatever this is. I do see a soul connection here, but I do see some action being taken by somebody. And again, I don't think it's you. I think it's whoever's part of the soul connection with you. Now, I don't know what type of an action this is. It doesn't feel like a bad one necessarily. I don't know. We'll see. But it's just, okay. There's a lot of energy being pushed here. So yeah, energy exchange does describe it the best way, because it's not just from you or just from them. It's both of you. You know? Giving, receiving, all sorts of things are happening. The energy is moving a lot, even though it doesn't look like it for now. But in the immediate future, the Ten of Swords, the Death card, the Four of Cups. You're kind of presenting this to me as this is done. This is done and over with. You're upset. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. It could be the soul connection that I'm looking at in the current situation right now, or but it's I think you're not saying that this is done. I think this might have been done. This feels to me more like maybe the letting it sink in, you know, the realization, the real realization of it. So I don't think you're coming in and saying at this moment in time it's done. I think it's been done already. This is just you kind of letting it sink in, you know, kind of like, yep. I think it's done. Let's do the Eight of Wands. The Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords. It's genuine. There is an energy exchange here that's quite nice. I would say even cute. So I don't even know what the hell is going on here. But it's genuine. It's for real. But I see you coming in at the end and questioning it. Like, is it? Is it though? Yeah, it is. You know, I don't know about that. So, okay. It's like if somebody were to do something nice for you, you'd be like, why are you doing this? You know? So something like that. Oh, because they want to? Nah, it can't be that easy. Sometimes it is. For the Six of Pentacles in the recent past, you get the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Okay, this was genuine, this whole beginning of everything, you know, in which you did show up with great intentions, because you felt like you wanted to, you know. So nothing about it was suspicious like it is now, apparently, but it's coming through, well, you're coming through from a place of, I'm here because I want to, because I choose to. And I'm really digging this, you know. For the Seven of Wands, in the recent past, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups. All right. Even though the intention was to work on things and to build, you know, quite the nice foundation here and everything, just put it together with love, with everything, you know, the best you got. I see you at some point standing in the way of that. And you didn't even realize that you were doing it. Because your past is not letting you get past it, basically. So you're bringing your past with you. So you brought in some baggage. You must have dumped, you know, quite a few things from that baggage inside this, whatever this was. So even though the intention was great, at some point I see you blocking all of that build up into something nice by bringing your baggage, you know. They could have too, I don't know. I'm sure nobody's a saint here. Once you probably start unloading, I'm sure that triggers them into unloading some of their baggage. I don't know. For the Page of Cups, in the recent past, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Swords. And that left the perfect opportunity for fear to show up. You know, fear that, oh my God, this is not going to work out. This is not going to go anywhere. And not only that, the pre-planning based off of that fear. Well, if this is not going to work out, I better leave it before it leaves me. Before it comes back to hurt me, I better fuck it up somehow so that I get the hell out of Dodge. So see how all these energies kind of came together here? I'm sure none of it was... I don't even think you were aware of most of these energies that were playing out there. I think throughout all of this storyline, you probably found yourself repeating over and over again, I just want for things to work out. Because that was the initial intention, and I feel like you carried it through. I don't think you saw all the other energies kind of piling up there for you. You know, how sometimes maybe you started functioning from a past trauma or, you know, unresolved things from there, the baggage stuff, and then how your fear snuck in and it kind of took over, you know, and it may have created these sabotaging situations over everything, you know. I don't think you were very aware that this was happening as you were going through this. Let me do the King of Wands in the current situation, the Emperor, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, whatever energy this is, they have a plan. Whether it's you or whoever's at the other end of this, they have a plan. And they mean it. They mean business, apparently. They're showing up charming. They're showing up as, hey, I know exactly what I want here. You know, the plan includes you. Now, I don't know what the hell that means, but it's around probably the two of you. So they're showing up quite assertive and quite, you know, like, hey, here's kind of how I'm thinking this is gonna go. You know what I mean? So they're pretty clear. There's no there's no confusion about what they're bringing to the table. But for the Six of Cups, in the current situation, you get the Moon, the Five of Wands, the Strength card. As clear as they are, the dynamic, the soul connection that I'm looking at here is not very clear at all. It's quite messy in the energies, so I don't know what the hell went on here. I'm assuming from all of that in the past, plus other energies that were at play, because again, yeah, this reading is yours because it's, you know, for you. I'm not saying they were a saint. I'm sure when something like that happens, the other energy contributes too, just by being there. Let alone if whatever happened there triggered some stuff on their end, and then they brought that into and then it was a shit show, which I think is what I'm looking at right now. This connection has been through a lot, and it left it into kind of murky waters. You know, it's not looking great there. Above what I'm seeing above this dynamic, this connection, It's all over the map type of an energy, and it's just everything is unresolved. Nothing is clear about it. So I can see why when somebody comes in with clarity on their end, in the sense of, hey, this is how I'm seeing things, this is where I'm at, doesn't really... I'm not sure how well it's going to fit in with the murkiness of the connection, though. Yeah, you got clarity, but the connection is not under clarity at all. Let me do the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Judgment card. But they're very determined, though, to pursue that. So if they're bringing in an idea of, hey, let's go next weekend, let's go to the beach, right? And they're being very clear about it. They know every little step of everything, how it's supposed to go, and how, not necessarily, because I don't see them pre-planning, but like that's a clear idea. I want to go to the beach with you. Now, because this connection is kind of under that cloud there, you may not be available, neither of you, to go to the beach next weekend, because stuff keeps on showing up that you need to attend right away, because otherwise it's just going to be very, very hard to handle. It's like somebody that has no plans versus somebody that has a lot on their plate, Think of it that way. The somebody that has no plans is the one that comes in and says, hey, I want the weekend thing. The one that has a lot of shit on their plate, like a lot, and not the good kind necessarily either, kind of counteracts that. It's like, sure, I can fit that in, the weekend thing. But can they ultimately? I don't think they would be able to. You know what I mean? But again, there's a lot of perseverance here from whoever this is. And it's kind of like, no, we're doing this. We're doing this. So they might show up every day with this intention, very clear and very, not pushy. It's not pushy. It's kind of a determined and clear energy that kind of paves the way for where things are going to go according to where they feel they want them to go, For the Ten of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Something is showing up as done. But whoever this is taking it something like, well, good, I'm glad it's done. Now I'm going to have time all for me and just for me. And, it's a little bit of a deceptive energy because that's not really what they feel. But I think it's their projection or their deflection, maybe, I don't know, from, oh, I'm hurt that this is done. You know what I mean? But okay, that's a weird... I mean, it's not weird. I've seen it done, but... For the Death card, you get the Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles. But once it's all said and done, so whichever way you want to handle this, which initially I see it as, oh yeah, it's done? Well, good. I'm glad it's done. Well, I should have been done with this a long time ago. Yeah, and that's the physical aspect of it. But energetically speaking, once this is all said and done, and it is done and wrapped up, you immediately start to focus on manifesting a brand new beginning. Which from an energetic perspective, it feels quite good, So, okay, let me do the Four of Cups in the immediate future. The Seven of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. You got quite the way to handle this, don't you? You're like, you know what? Okay, whatever, it's done. You're upset, but because you don't want to be upset, you start kind of making yourself busy. Maybe hanging out with friends, maybe, I don't know, things like that. But I see you surrounding yourself with a lot of energy just to distract yourself from being busy, thinking that, upset, that makes you think that if you distract yourself, you're not going to be upset anymore. which is false. It's just distracting yourself from feeling all the feelings of whatever the hell is going on here. But that's how you want to go about it. That's how you want to go about it. What can I do? Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The King of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're going through an ending of something here. It's not feeling necessarily the greatest as you're going through this, but there's something within you that I see there, like a little spark that says, I'll be okay. You know, I'll come out of this probably stronger than before. So, okay. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.